Joe, brother. Meet mission, brother. He's gonna chill out, bro. Shorediving for Fat Paua with a whole Squadron of Legends, plus a bit of a catch and cook. About to head out on a mission, and what's this fella bringing to the truck? Bloody hell do you call that, bro?
Bananas and crocs.
The plan is to catch a feed. Oh, we'll see how this goes. You got crocs too?
Nah.
Sweet, no crocs. Me and Cody have got all of our dive gears loaded into the mud wagon, and we start making our way towards Wellington city centre, where we're going to be picking up a few snacks and supplies, and then a bit further down the track we're going to be meeting up with the rest of the crew for the mission. All loaded up with snacks and supplies, and we actually ended up turning up at the meeting spot a little bit earlier than the rest of the crew, and I couldn't help introducing myself to a couple of these friendly locals. Merry Christmas! Hey,
You're here on holiday?
Yeah.
From where?
I've been travelling for the last 18 months all around New Zealand. I'm a Kiwi, but I've been travelling around.
Great! Good for you! Wow,
yeah, cool. Checking it all out.
Yeah, so this is you got a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Have you?
Yeah.
So we're going to be on your YouTube channel?
Yeah.
How exciting!
Who's this suspicious looking character?
The baddest!
The Papa Ali! Check my bro. We're on. Alright, going for a bit of a Wellington dive mission. Boys are on. For today's mission, there's quite a bit of four-wheel driving to get out to our dive spot, and I've actually been out here once before in a different truck, and I failed to get through this part up here actually. Anyway, today I'm feeling much more confident in the epic new truck from Aotearoa Cars, and look at this, here we go with a hiss and a huss, I'm up there. But actually Ali had to do it for me this time once again, because unfortunately I gave it a crack and I couldn't quite make it. But never mind that, now I'm back behind the wheel and the mission continues. Oh. Thanks to Ali, we managed to get out of that sticky little situation, and actually not too far down the track we came across somebody else that was in a sticky situation of their own, and since it wasn't me I was feeling a little bit cheeky. Hey, you can't park there, bro! Bit of action for the video. How's that? There's a better fishing spot further down. Yeah. Cheers, team. Sweet as. After a pretty epic adventure and a whole lot of laughs just making it out to here, we did finally arrive, and it was time to gear up and get in the water and gather ourselves a kite. After a bit of sloppy weather in the region, I was pretty stoked to see that the visibility was actually really good. Today I'm looking for some beautiful Blackfoot Pāua, and here's some here. These ones here are pretty close, but I reckon they're not quite big enough. I used my tool to have a quick check and then I keep scouting around. Pretty cool to see some good numbers straight away, but these ones here are all sort of just on the line or just under the legal size limit. So I cruise out to a little bit deeper water and drop down there. I noticed quite a few of the Pāua down here are a fair bit bigger, and I find one that stands out amongst them and pop it off the rock. Now, if you don't have a Pāua knife, another good technique is the ninja snatch. I'm by no means very good at this, but if they're in a good vulnerable spot, and I'm pretty sure they're of size, I don't mind trying to do this one every now and then. The legal size limit for Blackfoot Pāua in this region is 125mm long at the longest point of the shell, and the daily bag limit is 5 Pāua per diver per day. I've managed to find a patch of good sized Pāua where most of them are legal, and amongst them are a few extra chunky ones. So it doesn't take me too long to get my 5 Pāua, and as I surface I bump into some of the boys and let them know where the patch of these good sized ones is.
Okay, they're all like that, bro.
With my Pāua secured, I decide it's time to try and shoot a fish for dinner. So, with my spear gun in hand, I drop down, and part way down, I spook a really good sized blue Moki who turns around and takes off. I slowly try and calm down and turn around to follow the fish nice and slowly. I get around the corner and he just comes into sight, and I decide to take a long shot. And missy tero. After that pretty crappy shot, I was a little bit disheartened and I lost focus. I'm not going to lie, I found myself playing with this jellyfish while some of the boys were actually gathering a kai.
Shot, bro. Just get the bogies off my face. Wow, that was a pretty awesome dive. Lots of big Pāua, real cool to see. No crayfish, and one missy tero on the blue Moki. Hopefully you guys can see that. But yeah, mean dive. Oh, hey, find some killers. Oh, the bro's on. Success! Bro, those are hearty. Do you like them?
Nah.
I love them, bro. Let me add them. Hold that from you for just for a sec.
Oh, was that a good one? Oh no, it's your one.
Bro, that is a mean as one. Look at this. Look at this. No worm.
That's a South Coast Kennedy.
Oh. Look at those rowing there.
Oh.
Yeah, that's all. That was up there, that's nice.
The last big fat one in there.
Yeah, we need to go get some more of those, eh, boys?
Yeah, bro. A few more Canucks wouldn't go astray. Yum, shot Ali. Check that one out. That is a hearty one.
First all over my face.
The goodness.
I've had Pāuas lots and lots of different ways, and about 10 of them I really enjoy. But for me, this is one of my absolute favourites. When I get out from a dive, I like to pop one straight out of the shell and eat it right there on the beach.
They gave me heaps of time though, like,
The boys were all pretty keen to see the inner workings of Muddy's kitchen, so we decided to have a quick cream Pāua, and with the help of Ali we prepped up the ingredients, chucked it all together in the pan and made a tasty cream Pāua. As you guys know, it's a pretty simple recipe. Diced onion that gets browned off in the pan, and then that goes in there with a whole heap of butter obviously, and then in goes the Pāua. The Pāua gets a bit of colour added to it, browned off a little bit as well, and then in goes the cream and a whole heap of cracked pepper, and that all just gets thickened up and she's good to go.
Hi, welcome back to Ali and Cody's kitchen. Today on the menu we're having a delicious brew of cream Pāuas fresh from the sea.
bit of tag.
Oh, check out the romance over here, going on over here. The boys stirring the Pāuas together. Starting to look pretty luxurious. Yeah, say it's a karakia, bro.
Tōhunga mahunga, i whakapainga e nei kai, he oranga ma mātou tinana, whangai heo ki mātou wairua, te taro te ora, ku karaitio ki tō mātou ariki, āmi.
Amen, in there, team. Boom. Just a bunch of mermen having a feed of Pāuas. Yum, man.
After a really good feed and a bit of a debrief on the beach, we all decide that we want to jump back in the water somewhere a little bit further back along the track and see if we can track down a crayfish. If not, at the very least, we hope to shoot a few more fish for the table.
Alright, mission number 2.
So jumped back in the water and loaded up my gun with the goal this time of shooting a few fish to add to the bin, and I dropped down to the bottom and tucked myself into the seaweed. I just sort of started to chill out and have a bit of a look around, and off in the distance I spotted a few fish moving. I could see that one of them was quite a good sized butterfish, so I swung my gun out to in front of me nice and smoothly as to not spook the fish. And then this was still going to be a bit of a long shot, but I decided I was going to take it, so bam, I pulled the trigger, and this time I got lucky and I smoked it. Good sized butter for the table. In the name of keeping a long story short and sweet, I cut the whole rest of this dive out because nothing else happened. I searched and searched for crays, but I couldn't find one, so we ended up heading back to the shore. Everyone else had had a similar amount of luck as me, with the winner of this dive probably being Cody with this nice blue Moki. It's his first speared blue Moki, so he was pretty happy with that. After a good yarn and another debrief, we got ourselves all warm and dry and comfortable again, and quite naturally I decided I was hungry once again, and I decided to whip up another quick feed. So I popped another Pāua out of the shell with a bit of a sashimi dish in mind.
Just making a bit of a snack.
Not long after I finished my delicious sashimi Pāua snack, the weather absolutely packed a wobbly, so we decided to call it a day, loaded up the trucks and enjoy the four-wheel driving mission all the way back.
Nah, that's what it's for.
I know you must worry.
We gotta go hard. You go hard. What? Yeah, Murray. Yeah, Murray. You got it.
Yeah.
Oh, we on. Yeah. Shot, bro. Yeah, we on.
Oh,
fuck. You're on. Yes.
Conquered the gate that time, but sort of backwards doesn't count. I want to say a massive thank you to Cody and Ali for your hospitality during my time here in Wellington, and to all of you legends watching at home. I hope you've enjoyed this episode as much as I've enjoyed making it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you'll all join me back here next week for the next mission.
See you later, Bob. Nice to meet you.
Oh yeah, and remember, always pat the dog.